Storm Chandra, a destructive machine sweeping from the Atlantic to the Mediterranean. Thank you for continuing to follow our latest weather update. And today, we are not just talking about rain, not just talking about wind, but about a weather system that is putting the United Kingdom on high alert. A new name has appeared on the meteorological map: Storm Chandra. Ladies and gentlemen, Storm Chandra is moving in fast. And this is not the kind of ordinary rainy and windy weather that we can simply brush off. This is a system that has been quietly building energy, preparing to strike simultaneously with torrential rain, violent wind gusts, and snowfall in higher elevations. Warnings have been activated. These warnings will last through tonight, into the early morning, and for much of Tuesday. And the most important point: this is the type of storm that can be dangerous if underestimated. Storm Chandra is now officially entering Ireland and the United Kingdom. But if you think this is only a story about the British Isles, let us be very clear. It is not. Chandra is not a standalone storm. It is the core of a chain of extreme weather, stretching from the Atlantic across Western Europe, the Iberian Peninsula, the Alps, and all the way to the Mediterranean. This is a system capable of producing deadly flooding, dangerous heavy snow, destructive wind gusts, and violent seas on a continental scale. Wow, Chandra, quiet but extremely dangerous. As of now, official warnings have been issued for both strong winds and heavy rain. And what is most concerning, the rain is not stationary. It is continuing to move northward. An amber rain warning has been issued for many areas of southwest England, regions that have already been holding the line against relentless rainfall throughout the winter. Expected rainfall totals are significant, commonly 30 to 50 millimeters, but in hilly and mountainous areas, totals could surge to 80 millimeters. And this is where the serious problem lies. Oh, saturated ground! Flood risk looms. For months, these areas have been battered by repeated heavy rainfall. The ground is saturated. Drainage systems are under extreme strain. Just one more prolonged burst of heavy rain could trigger localized flooding and even flash floods. And that's not all. Oh wow, rain spreads. Snow begins to appear. In the coming hours, rain will continue to expand northward, returning to Northern Ireland, sweeping across Wales, crossing the Midlands, and pushing into northern England and East Anglia. As this moisture collides with colder air and the northern mountain ranges, another scenario begins to take shape. Snow may develop, especially over higher ground, where temperatures are low enough for rain to turn to snow. Oh, strong winds, sleet. Scotland on edge. Winds will drive sleet showers into eastern Scotland, while winds in the southwest strengthen rapidly overnight. This is the combination we are watching most closely. Strong wind plus heavy rain plus snow equals widespread disruption risk. Temperatures, not extreme, but feeling harsh. In the far northwest, skies may be a little clearer, with temperatures dropping to 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. Elsewhere, most areas will start the day around 4 to 5 degrees Celsius. The southwest may reach 8 to 9 degrees Celsius, but do not be misled by the numbers. Strong winds and heavy rain will make it feel far colder and far more uncomfortable. Tuesday, the most tense day of the week, a series of warnings are in effect for Tuesday. Rain and snow over hills in northern England and Scotland, strong wind gusts across southwest Scotland and Northern Ireland. Separate wind warnings for multiple regions. Once again, southwest England remains a hotspot. Up to 80 millimeters of rain could fall over Dartmoor. Even low-lying areas face 30 to 50 millimeters, enough to cause significant problems. Oh wow! Northern Ireland, dangerous wind gusts. This is a region that was heavily impacted by Storm Garrity not long ago. Now, Chandra is pushing its resilience even further. Wind gusts of 60 to 70, even 75 miles per hour are possible. Unusual wind directions will generate large waves, combined with heavy rain, increasing the risk of transport disruption, power outages, and infrastructure damage. Oh, heavy snow on high ground. Across northern England and Scotland, snow becomes increasingly likely above 400 meters. Expected snowfall, 5 to 10 centimeters, up to 20 centimeters above 500 meters. This will directly affect mountain travel and major routes crossing higher terrain. Coastal winds, damage risk. Strong winds continue along the southwest coast of England, southwest Wales, eastern Northern Ireland throughout the day. These gusts could easily lift roofs, uproot trees, disrupt power supplies. A brief lull. As rain shifts northward, some parts of northern and eastern England may experience drier, brighter conditions for a short time. But do not be complacent. Showers combined with strong gusty winds will continue to batter the far southwest. Weakened ground. Falling trees. Following Storm Goretti, many structures have already been weakened. Waterlogged ground makes trees far more vulnerable to uprooting. This is why the damage risk from wind this time is higher than usual, even if Chandra is not the strongest storm on record. Milder temperatures, but uncomfortable. Southern areas may reach 10 to 11 degrees Celsius, but the real field temperature will be much lower due to rain and wind. Across eastern Scotland and northeast England, gloomy conditions persist. Rain and hill snow continue. Tuesday night, patchy frost forms. As night falls, winds ease in Northern Ireland, but remain strong elsewhere. Across northern England, the Midlands to Lincolnshire, clearer skies plus lighter winds equals patchy frost may develop. Meanwhile, the southwest remains windy with persistent showers. Wednesday, still unsettled, but with sunshine. Temperatures remain relatively mild. Conditions stay changeable, but many areas will finally see sunshine, something rare in recent days. However, showers continue in Northern Ireland, Wales, and southwest England. Moist winds still push rain and hill snow into eastern Scotland. The Northern Isles remain rather wet. Western Scotland has better chances of sunshine. Temperatures mostly stay in single digits, feeling colder when winds pick up. Days ahead, rain not going anywhere. Unfortunately, rain will persist through the rest of the week. If you would like a detailed day-by-day breakdown for the remainder of the week, please check our full weekly forecast video. And we strongly recommend keeping an eye on the warning page on our website and app to understand how Storm Chandra may affect your area. Ladies and gentlemen, Storm Chandra is moving very close. This is a weather system that has been quietly accumulating energy, preparing to strike simultaneously with extremely heavy rain, violent wind gusts, and snowfall in high-altitude areas. And the most important point, this is the type of storm that can be dangerous if underestimated. In its initial phase, Storm Chandra will attack with prolonged heavy rain lasting throughout the night. Not showers, not scattered rain. This is sustained torrential rain, hammering down on ground that is already saturated. As early as tonight, Northern Ireland has already begun to receive heavy rainfall. Wales and southwest England are quickly being drawn into the main rain band. Yellow warnings have been issued right from the early stage. But this is only the opening act. Oh, how did Storm Chandra form? If you look at satellite imagery over the past few days, you will notice a cloud swirl appearing to the southwest, which caused stormy weather over the weekend before weakening. But do not let that dissipation fool you. Out over the Atlantic, a larger, deeper vortex is dominating the entire atmospheric pattern. And closer to us, a smaller but more dangerous storm core is rapidly intensifying. This storm has not fully developed yet, but within the next 24 hours it will truly erupt. The jet stream, the engine of destruction. What is fueling Chandra is the upper-level jet stream. At the moment, on the surface, it does not look particularly dramatic, but in reality, pressure is falling very rapidly. From midday to Monday afternoon, by tonight, this system will transition into a strong low-pressure area. As it approaches the Republic of Ireland, the isobars will tighten dangerously. This is when the strongest winds will emerge. Wind does not come alone. Ice follows the rain. While rain continues to pour down, winds begin to increase, especially across western coastlines, hilly and exposed areas. The wind direction is highly unusual, causing low-level winds to accelerate suddenly. This is the kind of wind that slams forcefully over hills, hits structures sideways, easily uproots trees when the ground is already soft. Rain plus topography equals serious flood risk. Now let's speak plainly about rainfall totals. From 6 p.m. tonight to 6 a.m. tomorrow, 25 to 50 millimeters of rain across wide areas, but over the hills of southwest England, 50 to 75 millimeters. Dartmoor alone, up to 80 millimeters. These are extremely dangerous amounts because rain from higher ground will rush down into low-lying areas. Rivers and streams will respond very quickly. Flash flooding and localized inundation may occur overnight. Now look at the cumulative rainfall this winter. In many areas, totals have already reached 130 to 150% of the seasonal average, and winter still has more than 5 weeks to go. This means the ground can absorb almost no additional water, and tonight's rainfall could be the final straw. That is why rain warnings have been issued. They apply from tonight through Tuesday morning. Specific risks include standing water and deep flooding on roads, extremely dangerous conditions during the morning rush hour. Routes such as A303, M5, A30 may be severely affected. Now we talk about the most dangerous element, wind. Overnight and throughout Tuesday, winds will continue to intensify. By around 6 a.m., the storm circulation becomes clearly defined, with strongest winds on the southern flank of the system. Particularly dangerous areas include the Irish Sea, eastern Northern Ireland. Large waves plus strong winds plus heavy rain equals deadly accident risk. Wind speeds, commonly 60 to 70 miles per hour. Coastal areas may reach 75 miles per hour. At these speeds, trees can be uprooted, roofs can be torn off, weakened structures can collapse. 2 waves of strong winds, not just one. Northern Ireland will endure 2 severe wind events, in the morning and again as the storm continues to move on. At the same time, southwest England, Wales, southwest Scotland are also not safe. This will be a day of relentless severe winds from morning to night. Snow, the third threat. As the rain band moves northward, above 400 meters, snow begins to appear. Above 500 meters, 10 to 20 centimeters of snow. Wet snow plus strong winds equals slippery roads. Tree damage. Major disruption to high-altitude transport warning. Storm Chandra is not a showy storm, but it combines all the most dangerous elements. Extremely heavy rain, violent wind gusts, saturated ground, snow at higher elevations, infrastructure already weakened by previous storms. Underestimating this storm could cost lives. Ladies and gentlemen, Storm Chandra is officially moving into Ireland and the United Kingdom. Chandra is not a single, isolated storm. It is the core of a chain of extreme weather events, stretching from the Atlantic Ocean, across Western Europe, the Iberian Peninsula, the Alps, and throughout the entire Mediterranean. This is a system capable of causing deadly flooding, dangerous heavy snowfall, destructive wind gusts, and violent seas on a continental scale. In this video, we will go step by step, closely tracking the path of Chandra, its rotation and evolution, and the widespread consequences it is leaving across Europe. If there are any sudden updates, those who have subscribed to the channel will receive the information first, because with this type of weather, every hour can change the situation. Right in front of us, the core of Storm Chandra. Let's look directly at the heart of the problem. This is Chandra. Ahead of it, a massive plume of moisture. Very heavy rainfall from tonight into the early morning hours, mixed with snow at higher elevations. This is not rain that passes through. This is rain being drawn into the storm core, rotating, compressed, and dumped violently. Wind, the silent killer. Let's speak plainly about the wind. At the center of the system, wind gusts may reach 90 miles per hour, equivalent to 140 to 150 kilometers per hour. This is wind strong enough to uproot large trees, tear roofs off buildings, collapse weakened structures, and directly threaten human life. In the Straits, wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour, sea waves forced upward, steep and powerful. Almost the entire British Isles and Ireland will be affected. Violent seas, danger from the water. South of Ireland, winds push massive volumes of water through the Straits, waves stacking upon waves. Extremely dangerous marine conditions. Even as Chandra moves inland, rough seas will continue, because this system rotates and does not dissipate quickly. This is not a few-hour event. This is a prolonged period of strong winds lasting at least from now through tomorrow night. Rain, when nature has no more capacity. Now let's look at rainfall. There are areas that have experienced continuous rain for weeks, are completely saturated, and now Chandra brings an additional 100 millimeters of rain. Some locations could see up to 200 millimeters. These are amounts sufficient to cause severe flooding, landslides, and widespread destruction. Snow, danger in higher elevations. It's not just rain. In Scotland, Snowfall continues to intensify. Over the next 7 days, some areas may see 15 centimeters, even 30 centimeters of snow. But Scotland is not the only concern. Look farther south, northern Portugal, Spain, Andorra, France. Snow is rapidly increasing on the southern side of the system, a clear sign that Chandra is a large-scale weather engine linking all of Europe. Rising sea levels, a deadly rotation. The entire system rotates counterclockwise, draws water, wind, and rain into its core, then throws everything back toward the Atlantic. Over the next 12 to 24 hours, the red areas on the map indicate high waves, violent seas, and extremely dangerous conditions for vessels in coastal areas. Across Europe, Chandra does not stop at the UK and Ireland, as it rotates and pulls away. Netherlands, Belgium, heavy rain. France, very heavy rain, snow and higher terrain. Switzerland, Germany, Austria, Italy, chaotic rain and snow. The Alps, snowfall reaching up to 50 centimeters in some locations. The Balkans, Greece, heavy rain, flood risk. Italy is particularly concerning. 100 millimeters of rain may accumulate before the weekend. Mountainous terrain equals deadly flash floods and landslides, temporarily quiet areas, but bitterly cold. Some regions, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Northern Europe, less precipitation, but very cold. Harsh conditions of a different kind. Summary: Chandra is not a storm to underestimate. Storm Chandra brings heavy rain and flooding, destructive wind gusts, dangerous heavy snowfall, deadly sea conditions, and most dangerously, this weather pattern does not move away quickly. It repeatedly reinforces and intensifies. Complacency can cost lives. Follow local warnings, avoid unnecessary travel, stay away from coastlines, mountains, and low-lying areas. Prepare for power outages, flooding, and prolonged disruption. I will continue to monitor all upcoming storm systems on the Mr. Tien channel. Please leave a comment with your location and the real conditions where you are. Thank you for your trust. Wishing you safety during Storm Chandra.